Poker Doctor! Poker Doctor, help! Hey gang, how's it going? This is Mark, or Coach Mark, and today's hand is an Ace 10 under the gun. It's six-handed. We're at 163.20 blinds, and we've got a big stack, our 20,000, and we raise under the gun 2.2, big blind calls, and right now the pot's about 900 in chips. So the flop comes ace king 6, 2 diamonds, and villain checks from the big blind. We check back. Okay, so everything in this game is context. In a 9-handed game, for example, I wouldn't recommend playing ace 10 under the gun. 6-handed, absolutely. So that's a good raise. 2.2 is good bet sizing. Good job. Now we've got to check. Why did our hero check? Is he setting a trap? Is he playing pot control? I'm good with that. But what I really want to know is, what are you thinking? By you, I mean, what is the person who's playing the hand thinking? And we get a 7 on the turn, which is the bad card. That's why this hand gets shared, I guess, because the villain now has aces and 7s. So yeah, the villain hit his 7, and he basically hit a 3-outer. So the villain leads into the pot with 2 pairs, and bets 700 into the 900 pot, and we smooth, which is fine. That's good pot control. I like that. Pot is now 2,400. Is that a reasonable call? For sure. If you can get off that with ace 10, I'd like to see that. River is the 8 of hearts, but now the villain overbets 3,600. What do we do? All we have is top pair with a 10 kicker. Well, we got to really know who our villain is before we fold, and I would say, 70% of the time we're going to call, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what we take away here by talking about this hand. Are we talking about a bad beat story? We did make the call, and we lost about 5,000 out of our 20,000 stack. Did I say that we had a 20,000 stack? That's way over 100 big blinds. Coincidentally, our villain only had about that much and doubled through us. So anyway, so here we go. So now we've got 15,000 left. I guess we have to ask ourselves, should we have bet the flop? And yeah, maybe the villain calls and maybe we would have lost more, but is this a hand whereby we needed to protect our top pair? There's different lines here, and one is not necessarily worse than the other. So on the other hand, I can't leave this conversation without saying, what if we're in the big blind with ace 7? Do we call an under the gun raise? Maybe not. I can dump that. And for all you solvers out there, what does it say? I'd like to know. I'd like to hear about this. And is the river a good call? Are we looking, we're online here, so are we looking at our opponent's won at showdown statistic? That often for me, when I used to play a lot online, was a leading indicator when I was like, should I or shouldn't I? Let me check this stat. Let me check that stat. How does this translate to a big WSOP event? We can't just dump our chips on a bad beat. We have to be able to put our opponents on the hand and be right 80, 90, 95% of the time. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye.